Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Marchich here with your outlook for November 21st, 2016. For your Monday, back to work. Not much different from your day on Sunday as far as cloud cover and winds and temperature is going to be very cold again today. It's going to be very mimicking Sunday in a lot of ways. I don't think the coverage of snowfall, though, is going to be as far southeast as we saw yesterday. So we're going to call for areas up here in northeastern Pennsylvania to have a few snow showers, lake effect snow showers still wrapping around. A few flurries may get down into our central areas. I could see that happening still. But again, this area of low pressure has really meant business the last couple of days. Of course, came through here on Saturday evening and overnight, and brought to a prolonged period of a changeover of rain over to sleet and then snow in some areas up here in areas with elevation, basically. Anything over, say 1,000 feet or thereabout, anything over that up in this area here really got hammered, and that was with that changeover. It was not expected to be as prolonged as that, but we did have the lake effect snow also on Sunday that came through Sunday night. We're going to have a continuation of that today. I think it's going to be a lesser extent, not as set up. We had a band set up here last night that kind of went from the Great Lakes through Ithaca and down here to Binghamton and to northern Susquehanna and Wayne County. I do think that's going to be letting up today. So considerable amount of snow in those areas, but elsewhere we should be just remaining mostly cloudy. Again, these isobars are very tightly packed to each other. You can see them right here. Here's the isobars all pointing the same direction, northwest, but they're very close to each other. Because of that, we're going to have the wind still howling here today, 15 to 25 miles per hour generally, with gusts over 35 miles per hour at times. Now, I do think the winds start to die down a little bit tonight, a little bit. It's going to be breezy, though. We'll call it 10 to 15, gusts to 25 tonight. Okay. Same thing here for Tuesday. Might have a few flurries left over here in the northern parts of northeastern Pennsylvania. Elsewhere, we are partly cloudy and breezy. And then we get to Wednesday. Temperatures are going to start to moderate a little bit, but not still staying kind of just slightly below normal for this time of year. And because of that, we have the system moving in from the west. It's going to be a warm system, but areas that are typically colder across the northern tier, we'll have to watch for some mixed precipitation initially. Okay, it's going to have a warm front with it. And ahead of that warm front where the colder air still resides, you might have some overrunning, some cold air damming going on here if that ends up taking place. Let me back to this image here. Some cold air damming may take place and give you a little bit of mixed sleet and snow to start at the onset until this warm air advects and starts coming in. Why do I keep losing this image here? Here we go. Let me try this again. That doesn't want to work with me today. All right, here's that look at that sleet and that snow. As we go into later in the day, we're going to have enough warm air advecting as we get into the day on Thanksgiving Day, actually, while the warm air advecting changes over to just rain in the overnight period. So it looks like when it comes in Wednesday evening, might start off a little bit as a brief mix up here in the northern areas. That's what I'm trying to get out here. And then we go over to rain, and it's just a light rain, though, and it should end for the most part on Thursday morning. This moves away. We have decreasing clouds perhaps in the afternoon on Thanksgiving, or at the very least, it should be dry for those of you that are going to travel to family and friends for Thanksgiving. Friday, we go back to partly sunny. We're going to have a mild day here. The winds are going to start kicking in from the south, so it's going to get the temperatures back up again. You can see that here. We have that break in between, but another system is going to be moving into the west here, and that looks like it's going to be a Friday night into early Saturday morning deal, where we have a few showers around. Not a big deal right now, but a few showers Friday night into Saturday morning. Then we have the same thing as we had Thursday. We have a decreasing cloud situation in the afternoon. So we are remaining mild, though, as we head into the early part of the weekend from Friday, Saturday, and probably Sunday too. But just slightly above normal, nothing crazy. And for the most part, we're talking about up until that point, temperatures below normal, and we're going to still be dealing with this pesky area of low pressure here moving away. That's going to give us these snow showers for the far northern tier that will continue during the day here on Monday, but I think the highest concentration of that will be for the first half of the day versus the second. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Marchich. That is your outlook for November 21st, 2016. Have a great Monday.